screen? Okay. Yes, Andrea, you can share your screen. Yes,
Okay,
Siddharth is okay. So Andrea, Agna, Siddharth, and Anna Rose. These four will share 5 new English words today. And after that, once they are done.
Can you see?
Yes, dear. Once they are done, we will start with the reading test. We will continue with the reading test.
Dialogue. A conversation in a book, play or film, or in one language. Teaching materials.
Okay.
Fix. Repair. Recite.
Recite.
Recite. State. Character. The qualities that make someone different from others. Coach. A person who trains people to play sports.
Okay. So what about the homework? Has anyone done it?
Ma'am, I have done one homework. That is dialogue.
Yes, that is dialogue.
Ma'am, Agna has done.
Okay, Agna. So very good, Andrea. So the words, the 5 words you shared were like dialogue, coach, then
Fix.
fix. Yes. So the dialogue, coach, fix, then
Character.
character. Yes, yes, yes.
Recite.
Yes, recite. So these are the 5 words: recite, character, fix, dialogue, and
Good recite.
yes. So very good, Andrea. Keep it up. Who is this? R is Nihal. Okay, gone. Okay, so what about Raika, Anna Grace, Krishna, Hanna Roshan, and all? Why your videos are off?
Ma'am,
And
some network
Krishna,
issues.
Kalesh, and Lazel, their audio isn't connected. Okay, so yes, Agna.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm Anna. Ma'am, I have some network issues.
Okay, dear. Okay, Anna Rose. Fine. Yes, Agna.
Five new words. Dialogue, conversation, scenario.
Scenario.
Scenario. The written out.
You can keep your video off, Agna. If you are having network issue, you can just keep your video off. Okay. I think now you are not at all audible. So better switch off your video if it is on. Okay. So the first word is die. Yes. Agna, can you share it once more, dear?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you?
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, the screen is visible.
Good morning, ma'am. I am
Good.
Naomi.
Good morning. So the first word is dialogue, which means conversation. The second word is scenario, which means the written outline of a play. Okay, so the written outline of a play. Then the third word is complicate, to fold or twist together. Complicate, to fold or twist together. Then the fourth word is humanitarian. Fourth word is humanitarian, which means one who works for the welfare of all humanity. So the word humanitarian means one who works for the welfare of all humanity. So the fifth word is consultation, the act of consulting. Okay, the act of consulting. So yes, so if we are sick, if we have fever or throat pain, we consult a doctor, right? And once we are done with consulting and everything, we give him consultation fee, right? So it's the consultation fee is for his service that he provided for us and the time we took from his schedule, right? So that is the consultation fee. So the consultation means the act of consulting. Humanitarian means one who works for the welfare of all humanity. Okay, any example for any humanitarian figure that you are familiar with?
Man,
Yes.
man in the movies like Dhanush and all, it's called humanitarian.
Sorry, dear, I didn't get you actually. What did you mean?
That Dhanush and all will do something for his village.
Yes,
His
that is
city
a
and all.
humanitarian act. He
Ratan
is
Tata?
trying to protect his people, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is a humanitarian act. Okay.
Ratan Tata?
Yes. He's doing a lot of like charities and all. He owns a lot of luxury brands, but most of the profit that he gets from most of his brands, he give it to all these organization, trust and orphanage and all for the welfare of people. So yes, he is a humanitarian figure. Yes, Ratan Tata. Yes, very good. So the first word is dialogue, the second word is scenario, and the third word is complicate, fourth word is humanitarian, and the fifth word is consultation. Yes, thank you, dear.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Okay, now Siddharth.
Okay, ma'am.
Siddharth, it's showing your network bandwidth is low. So in order to restrict all kind of interruptions or problem, you can just keep your video off when you are doing the presentation. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes.
can I read?
Yes, dear. We can see your screen.
5 new words. Micro, extremely small. Macro, very large. Elevate, to rise to a higher state. Cosmos, the world or universe. Cognition, the act or process of knowing. Siddharth.
Okay. So the 5 words shared by Siddharth are like the first one is micro, the second one is macro, the third one is cosmos. Right? Can you just share it once? Yes. The third one is elevate, which means to raise to a higher state. So elevate, you know, elevators, right? It takes you to the top, right?
Yes.
So yes, elevate, to raise to a higher state. Cosmos, the world or universe that we are living in, right? Cosmos, the world or universe. Yes, the fifth word is cognition, the act or process of knowing. Okay, the act or process of knowing. Yes, very good. So, Siddharth, I just want to ask you one thing. Are you a sci-fi fan? Siddharth, are you there?
Ma'am?
So, what about
Yes, ma'am.
you watch movies, right?
Yes.
Do you watch Hollywood movies, English movies?
Yes, ma'am.
So, which genre do you like? Is it like animation or
Action.
action? Okay, very good. Okay, keep it up.
Ma'am,
dear.
can I stop share?
Yes, of course, dear.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I didn't get a chance to read the foggy figure.
I will let you. So once we are done with the reading test, I will let you guys read the foggy figures. Okay. Yes, what happened, Asha Benny? Why is there an emoji there? Okay. So Anna Rose?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, dear, you can share your 5 new English words. Okay.
Ma'am, you can see.
Not yet, but it's showing Anna Rose Baiju has started screen sharing. Time wait. Yes, now I can see your screen, dear. Right, everyone can see, right?
Yes.
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 Yes. Ma'am, you can see the words
Yes, dear.
kin, family,
Kin, family,
Ma'am.
haphazard, access,
yes, haphazard,
sagacious,
accident or random.
haphazard, sagacious, discernment, happily,
By chance.
happily, by chance,
Okay, so the first word is kin, which means family. The second word is haphazard, which means accident or random. The third word is at most, which means greatest. And the fourth word is sagacious, which means discernment. And the fifth word is happily, which means by chance. So these are the 5 words shared by Anna Rose. So the first word is kin, the second word is haphazard, the third word is at most, and the fourth word is sagacious, and the fifth word is happily. Yes. Very good, Anna Rose.
In the now only.
It's
Ma'am,
okay.
can I do next?
Who is this one?
Ma'am, Raika.
Raika, I will let you share in the next class. Okay. So today
Okay, ma'am.
I need to continue with the reading test. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So everyone else can share your words and work in the next Tuesday. So now I'm going to continue with the reading test. Okay. It's okay. Is it fine?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Okay. I need
I
to.
in the now only.
It's okay, Advait. It's okay because why I'm continuing with the reading test is like I gave you guys like 2 or 3 weeks for sending your audio, right? It's been like 3 weeks already, but I just have 16 of your audio with me. And in the last class, again, I conducted reading tests, and many of your classmates were like absent. And now I'm like thinking about whether I should give them a second chance, not second chance, like 100 or 200 chance. Okay, okay. Now,
Ma'am, I sing the audio.
okay, Shabri. Okay, dear. Yes. So, Ayan Kesaji. Ayan, are you there, Ayan? It was a retest for you, right? Akshara, are you there, Akshara?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready, Akshara?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, dear. So, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, just give me. Okay.
Ma'am, I joined it just now only.
It's okay, Angeline. What happened?
Once upon a time, there was a little boy who became very ill. He had to spend all day in bed. There wasn't much he could do except look out of window. One day he saw a strange sight outside the window. It was a penguin eating a sandwich. The penguin peeped in through the open window and said, "Good afternoon." The little boy didn't tell anyone about this because who would have believed him? Even so, most strange characters ended up putting joy back in his heart and in his body. Before long, his health had improved so much that he was able to go back to school again. There he goes to talk to his friends and tell them all the strange things he had seen. While he was talking to his best friend, he saw something sticking out of his friend's school bag. The boy asked his friend what it was, and he was so insistent that finally his friend had to show him what was in the bag. There inside were all the fancy dress suits that his best friend had been using to try to cheer up the little boy. From that day, the little boy always did his best to make sure that no one felt flat and alone. Thank you.
Okay, very good, Akshara. So your score is 9 out of 10. Okay.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
pronunciation and clarity, you got full marks. You need to concentrate on the intonation part. Okay.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
just
And my
that, you did a
turn.
very good job, Akshara. Yes,
Next
Advait?
turn.
Advait? Yes, Advait? Go for
And
it.
my turn.
Read the passage.
Once upon a time, there was a little boy who became very ill. He had to spend all day in bed. There wasn't much he could do except
Okay, Advait, 1 minute, dear. So the one mistake that all of you, most of you guys made about this word is like, it's not expect, it's accept. Okay. So you need to
except
concentrate on that part. It's not expect, accept. Okay, accept. Hmm? Accept. Okay. So correct that one. Okay, accept. Yes.
except look out of window. One day he saw a strange sight the open window and said, "Good afternoon." The little boy didn't
Dear,
tell any
you missed one line. Okay, one day he saw a strange sight outside the window. Outside is there. Outside the window, it was a penguin eating a sandwich. So just start from one day he saw a strange sight.
One day he saw a strange sight outside the window. It was a penguin eating a sandwich. The penguin squeezed the through the open window and said, "Good afternoon." The little boy didn't tell anyone about this mm, because who would have believed him? Even so, more strange characters ended up putting joy back in his heart and in his body. Before long, his health has improved so much that he was able to go back to school again. There he got to talk to his friends and tell them all the strange things he had seen. While he was talking to his best friends, he saw something sticking out of his friend's school bag. The boy asked his friend, what it was, and and he was so
He was so insistent.
insistent that finally his friend had to show him what was in the bag. There inside were all fancy dresses, suits that his best friend had been using to try to cheer up the little boy. From that day, the little boy always did best to make sure that no one felt sad and alone.
Okay, Advait,
Ma'am,
you 1 minute, dear, 1 minute. Okay, so Advait, you did a good job, but you could have done better. Okay, so your score is like 7 out of 10. Okay, so your whatever you read, it was pretty clear. So the clarity was there, and the pronunciation part also you made few mistakes, and in intonation part you need to improve. Okay, so your score is 7 out of 10. Okay,
excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me,
yes,
ma'am.
1 minute, 1 minute. Yes,
Excuse me, ma'am.
yes, Gauri Nanda.
Ma'am, what is my score?
Your score is 9, I guess.
Ma'am, I
Okay.
want to score 10. Ma'am, I want
Okay.
to
Okay.
read
So
one
a
more
lot
time.
of you guys are waiting to score 10, right? So you want to change your mark from 9 to 10.
Ma'am, I also want to change my marks 9 to 10.
Okay, I will let you. Okay, I will let you
And
guys change it. But now let's just give chance to the ones who haven't read even once. Okay.
okay, ma'am. Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Once we are done with that, I will give you second chance to read. Okay. So
Ma'am,
that you
I
can.
want also to read second.
Okay, Siddharth. Okay, wait. Those who want, I will give you. Okay. Those who want to change their mark 9 to 10, I will let you read. Those who want to change it from 7 to 9 or 10, I will let you read it. Okay. Okay. So no worries about it. Yes. Now, yes. Irene, are you there, Irene?
Yes.
Ma'am, I want also second chance.
Okay, Irene, the problem is that I got your audio, dear, but I wasn't able to play it. I got your audio. Okay, I got your mail,
Yes.
but nothing was audible. I don't know whether the problem was with me or was it with the thing. Okay, so here I had clearly written like audio resent. Okay, so it's like I don't even remember if the file was there, but I received your mail. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is like I'm going to share my screen and I want you to read it. Okay.
Once upon a time, there was a little boy who became very ill. He had to spend all day in bed. There wasn't much he could except look out the window. One day he saw a strange sight outside the window. It was a penguin eating a sandwich. The penguin squeezed in through the open window and said, "Good afternoon." The little boy didn't tell anyone about this because who would have believed him? Even some of these characters end up putting joy back his heart and his body. Before long, his health was improved so much that he was able to go back to school again. There he got to talk to his friends and tell them all the strange things he seen. While he was talking to his best friend, he saw something sticking out of his best friend's school bag. The boy asked his wa- the boy asked his friend what it was, and he was so insistent The, that finally his friend had to show him what was in the bag. The inside were all the fancy dress suits that his best friend had been use, using to try to cheer up the little boy. From that day, the little boy always did his best to make sure that no one felt sad and all one.
Okay. Irene, your score is 7 out of 10. Again, pronunciation part was fine. You need to concentrate on the clarity and intonation part. And one thing that I noticed, it's not about this class, okay? I don't remember who all read it like that. Everyone, please mute yourself. So I received these audios. I received it through the mail, right? So I was playing one after another to evaluate you guys. Raika, please mute yourself. Okay, so I was playing these audios one after another, marking you guys. And one thing that I observed is like everyone was reading so fine. Uh, Most of you guys were reading so fine. But when it came to the word school, they were like, school. Okay, till that moment, everyone was reading so fine. Okay, so and some of you were like, when they reached that particular word, they instead of saying school, they just said school. Okay, they just said school. So I don't want any of you guys to make that mistake again. So always make sure to say it school. Okay, you should pronounce it correctly. It's school, not school. Okay. Okay, school. Yes, school, school, school. Repeat it 100 times and correct it. School. You shouldn't say school. Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. Now, let me see. Is Anai here?
Yes, ma'am.
No, not Anai, not Anai. Okay. Let me see. So, Lazel,
Ma'am, Laisel is here.
Lazel is here, but it's his audio is not connected and he is not responding. And this has been happening for like a while now. Okay, so I'm going to put absent over here. Yes, Muhammad Ayan. Muhammad Ayan.
Ma'am.
Muhammad Ayan, are you there? Again,
No, ma'am.
absent.
Excuse me.
Yes, Raika. Raika,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to share my screen. I want you to read this passage. Okay. So if you
Okay,
are
ma'am.
having any kind of network issue, you can just keep your video off while you are reading.
Ma'am. Once upon a time, there was a little boy who became very ill. He had to spend all day in bed. There wasn't much he could do except look out of window. One day he saw a strange sight outside the window. It was a penguin eating a sandwich. The penguin squeezed in through the open window and said, "Good afternoon." The little boy didn't tell uh, any about this because who would have believed him? Even so, most strange characters end up putting joy back in his heart and in his body. Before long, his health has improved so much that he was able to go back to school again. There he got to talk to his friends and tell them all the strange thing he had seen. While he was taking to his best friend, he saw something sticking out of his twin friend's school bag, and the boy asked his friend what it was, and he was so
Insistent.
insistent the finally his friend had to show him what was in the bag. There inside were all the fancy dress suits that his best friends had been using to try to cheer up the little boy. From that day, the little boy always did his best to make sure that no one felt sad and alone.
Okay, very good. So Raika, your score is 8 out of 10. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So you could have done better. Okay. So now I'm going to take your attendance and I want you
Ma'am,
guys to respond.
ma'am,
Yes.
Hanna Roshan is asking what is her score.
Hannah, it's a no, 8. 8, dear.
Ma'am, what is my score?
Dia, it's 7, dear. Okay. So you can, I will let you guys read it once more. Okay. If you guys want it. Okay. So no worries.